The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup. But how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Torrey is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the power forward. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar. But either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Torrey for the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Harper with the ball. 9 points last game. And they call an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Here's Torrey. Claxton, a screen on Harper. Back to Claxton. Inside. Torrey gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Wembanyama, a screen. Harper. And Harper slams it in.
In the pick and roll game, Harper wants to attack, so you have to deny the ball defensively.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Minot. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Outside Harper. And that one is hammered home.
Running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Porter. Offline with his three. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it. It's just a matter of make or miss.
To the left side wing. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Harper. The Nets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. And Saraf's subbed in for Torrey. Pass to Castle. Over Saraf. And the basket by Castle.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Claxton, a screen on Castle. To the inside. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
To the middle, Castle finds Wembanyama. Claxton with the steal. Fires from 14. Williams can't get it to go. Barnes outside. 1 second left, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Zaire Williams. He's out there with Smith, and it's Sharp in at the pivot, manning the middle. 4 on the clock. Harper, no good. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Vassell, he's checked in for Bryant. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Saraf, he's checked in for Smith. Outside Harper. Pass to Johnson. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution on court.
For 3, Vassell buries it from three-point range. Vassell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Nets trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And a wide open look for Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Castle is subbed in for Johnson. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Minot's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Vassell outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harper from the arc. A rebound by the Nets. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
And last year, they split their season series. So this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a...
Oh, what a slam from Wembanyama!
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Traore gets the bucket.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Traore. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And here's Harper from the arc. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Traore. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead. Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now Castle. Down low, here's Wembanyama.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. From deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's San Antonio. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole! And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Spurs leading by 4. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Harper. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Minot, good.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Here's Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Nets trail by 3. Good chance here for Porter. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In 4th, the Spurs.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
And the Spurs with possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Castle. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam from Wembanyama.
Porter looking it over. Lays it up off the glass. Traore's got 8 points.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Castle, defended by Man. Harper the pass to Champagnie. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here's Vassell from the arc. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Claxton, and the layup is good.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Smith outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
On the wing, Barnes. Pocket 6. And Benyama outside. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Benyama. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Nets ball. Brooklyn substitution. Day'Ron Sharp. Michael Porter Jr.
And here is Williams. Pass to Clowney. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Kevin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game on the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Williams, also Michael Porter's out there, and it's Wolf in at the small forward position.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Wolf, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Castle fires. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. for the Nets. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Traore. Now Claxton, and stolen by Wembanyama. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game, and the shot goes in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Castle, defended by Mann. Victor Wembanyama.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Nets trail by 3. Fires from 14. Wembanyama reels it in. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Claxton. Oh, the slam dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And there's the three.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Harper. Now Vassell. 4 on the shot clock. From outside. That one misses. Vassell against Porter.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harper with the ball.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of the rookie curve. He's got a deep bag already. A lot of moves that other guys would need to get schooled on.
First personal foul. First team foul. Parker, shooting 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porter against Vassell. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second team foul. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Porter, he's off from 3. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.